Hello everyone, and welcome to some more Magic the Gathering! Today, we're doing a rework of a deck. I got a comment some while ago, like one day ago, something like that, about the Sacrifice deck. Some cards that I might have been missing in it, and stuff like that. And I was thinking, well, we might as well make a new version of it. So, here we go. Sacrifice deck 2.0. This is with all the new War of the Spark additions and also some more cards since I've expanded my deck list, basically, or my collection since last time. But let's get to it. We got the Dread Malkin, which is a cat that can sacrifice other creatures. So works really well, as mentioned, with Active Treason. We also had a Costly Plunder, because I realized it is actually a really good card to sacrifice creatures with. Because it's like, oh well, might as well just Active Treason a creature, attack with it, then use Costly Plunder to sacrifice. So it basically becomes a 5 mana, remove 1 creature and draw 2 cards kind of spell, which is really good. We got the Smeltward Ignis, just some more Active Treasoning with Captivating Crew, Bond of Passion as well. Bond of Passion is a bit expensive for this, but I feel like it's okay because it's kind of a removal card as well. You deal 2 damage to any other target, so you can remove creatures or deal damage to the one that you're stealing the creature from. We also have 2 Undercity Scavengers. I really don't like these guys. They are a bit too... They're too expensive to play with Active Treason or with the Smeltward Ignis. So activating their ability on an enemy creature is something that doesn't happen that often. But otherwise they are quite strong. They are a 5/5 for 4 mana if you sacrifice one of your creatures, which is really good. Plus you get to scry, so it's kind of a solution to our card problem, because we don't have an extreme amount of card draw here. And then we got Angroth's Rampage for some removal for both artifacts, planeswalkers, and creatures, which is really good. I also added a Liliana because she is just really good. Plus you can sacrifice creatures with her, so if we have her out, we can do Active Treason and sacrifice one of the enemy creatures. So that's kind of okay. But let's get to it. I feel like this is a really okay deck. I played it some. I played like 3 or 4 matches with it, and it went quite well. The first 2 was kind of rough, because I was not really sure how to play the deck just yet. But other than that, I felt like it went really well. But as we get into the game, I should mention, I do have a Twitch channel, for those of you that did not know that. So go and have a look there on Saturdays. I stream on the evening. If you want to have a look, see me playing other games, or maybe just ranking up in Magic. It kind of depends. I do different stuff over there. But if you want to have a look, please do. Now let's get into this. This is kind of a good hand. We got the Blood Crypt, so we can sacrifice 2 health first round to get out the Dread Malkin. I feel like that's kind of a... Or we just play as 1. Yeah, let's just do that instead. The sound effects on this card is just hilarious to me. Let's get this out, because we can't really play anything for 2 mana anyways. Only the Costly Plunder. So we might as well play the Blood Crypt to have it out tapped. Tefari.
Ooh. You show remorse, I'll show restraint. I'll protect you.
Okay, Active Treason. I think we'll do the Ravenous Harpy. I think that's definitely the play. And now, if he plays a creature, we can just Active Treason it next turn and kill off Tefari. That was an early Tefari, like he is really... He's probably not going to survive this. Maybe we play the Dread Malkin and sacrifice it with the Ravenous Harpy anyway. I think that might be a good plan, actually. Yeah. We are definitely doing that. So he'll survive at least. The Ravenous Harpy will survive. So that's at least something. So I think that was kind of worth it. He used up one of his sweepers. That was actually kind of good.
Here goes nothing.
Come on, Tefari. Stop being a pain in the ass. Okay, so he's going to go down to 1 health again. Unless he has a spell for this.
Hey,
but I think he would have casted that way earlier. If he had a removal spell for that. I do not have a reassembling skeleton, no. I probably should. I probably should have reassembling skeleton and the other one, the 2-1. I think that would be actually really good. But I don't think... like, he should be realizing what my plan is. Like, he has seen my hand, so he knows that I have a lot of, like, active treason kind of cards.
Don't worry, I got
So he
this.
should know what the plan is. Eldest Reborn. God damn it. It's actually... yeah, we'll play Liliana. Boom.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right now. What a good, mindless minion.
Let's get some 2/2s up in here.
Let's try this.
That is actually really good. That is a really good card to get. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll summon a 2/2. We'll play Undercity Scavenger.
Rise!
Boom. I will sacrifice that. We'll put away you and you, I think. Now we'll get to draw a card, which is good.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
Smeltward Ignis. I feel like this match is going really well. He is obviously just a control deck. And what I feel like is that he haven't played any control cards, basically. So I'm not really sure what he'll do. Other than just controlling the board. I guess he's some sort of OTK deck. He has to be, right? Let's attack Tefari so that he can't return anything. So what is he going to choose? The Ravenous Harpy, maybe? We'll see what he does. The thing is, like, whatever he chooses, I will just take over, attack him, and kill it with Costly Thunder, so...
I've got time.
Kaya.
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair. Well, don't have to send those away. Look to see me,
The
no more.
smell. Ew. Smelly, but effective.
Let's do this. So, why I'm doing this is so that I can kill both his Planeswalkers. Boom.
Only time will tell.
Got both of them, and then we'll cast Costly Plunder, sacrifice you.
Death is enlightening.
Boom. That was a really good turn. I felt like that was really great. Like, just on one turn, killing 2 Planeswalkers and one of his creatures. That was sick. I'm very happy with that. And let's just create a 2/2.
Rise and shine.
Boom. I think he has run out of steam, like, quite a lot at this point. I mean, he only has 3 cards, and it doesn't seem like he can play them on my turn. So I guess he doesn't really have anything that he can do. It was kind of a weird deck. I'm not sure what the goal was with it. But at least it didn't work out. Let's just say that. But let's take another game with the sacrifice deck. I really like this one. Like, it turned out very well, I feel like. It is way stronger than the last one, because this time I actually have some of the really good cards that are needed, like the Smeltward Ignis and stuff like that. But Liliana as well is a really good late game victory condition, because if you start to get out of board, it is so hard unless they have some hard Planeswalker removal to kill Liliana. So I feel like she is actually a really good Planeswalker in this deck. Plus, like, sacrificing creatures in this deck is kind of okay, because that's kind of the point of the deck. So her -4 is kind of good. I probably should have the, I think it's the Ixalan version of Angra. I think that's the one. Maybe, I'm not sure. But basically that's the one where he like discards cards, and he also has a minus ability, which is basically a act of treason. So that is actually a really legit Planeswalker to have in this deck. I would craft him, but I don't have any cards right now. Any mythic cards that I could use for that, sadly. Otherwise I would craft him, because I think he would fit in this kind of deck really well. But the problem is I'm not sure how good he is in any other deck. And I think that's like the big problem. So we are obviously facing someone that's going to be playing the Enigma Drakes and Crackling Drakes. Probably a lot of instants and sorceries. Maybe some counterspells, we'll see. Sometimes these decks don't have that many counterspells, they just have card draw and burn. So we'll see what this turns out to be, but this deck is actually kind of good against the Enigma Drakes if they do not have any counterspells. Because at that point we can just take over his Drakes and sacrifice them all the time, which is really good. This is also a really stupid combo you can do with Angra's Rampage, is use Act of Treason or like the Captivating Crew, Smeltward Ignis, and you can give yourself a creature, attack with it, then use Angra's Rampage on yourself and sacrifice that creature, which is actually kind of hilarious. Maybe I should have tapped that for damage. Probably should have, so I got the Captivating Crew out. Like, he has something that he can play, obviously, but the question is, why doesn't he play it? What is it? Because, sure, we're not doing a massive amount of damage just yet, but he is getting kind of damaged. Gutter Snipe. Not surprised, to be honest. Now the question is, should I Angra's Rampage or should I sacrifice my Smeltward Ignis to... Ah, crap. This wasn't kicked either, so we'll do this, just so that it becomes a waste. There we go. That was actually kind of valuable. Let's do the Captivating Crew, and let's hit him in the face. Maybe we should have actually used Angra's Rampage and played out the Smeltward Ignis instead. Because if we don't pull a land right now, we can't use the Captivating Crew, really. Oh well. I mean, he's lightning striking it, so... Yeah, we should Angra's Rampage at this point. Unless he plays something else right now. Even if he plays something else, we might do that. Question is, what does he have other than the Gutter Snipes? Obviously Enigma Drakes and Crackling Drakes, but other than that, not so sure. So he is kind of a weird burn deck. Where maybe he doesn't have the Enigma Drakes actually in this deck. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what kind of deck he is. I'm having a hard time figuring out what his combinations will be, like what his combos are. If we get one more land, we get out Liliana, which would be great. It would actually be super great. Can't really do that, but might as well do this. Might as well get out the Gutter Snipes as fast as possible so that he doesn't have time to cast spells. I should have killed the other Gutter Snipe way earlier. I definitely think that. That would have been a wise choice. But, you know, can't really do much about that now. Do we have... We don't have that many instant or sorcery cards. Like, we don't have that many in this deck to begin with. I think we have maybe like 6 or something. Maybe 8. I don't remember how many Angrath's Wrath I had.
Stand back and watch a master at work. Here's
Interesting.
lesson 1.
Interesting. Let's see if he nukes down my bird as well. Jaya is such a good burn deck card. She is super good. I should actually make a maybe like mono red deck with her. I think that would be really good. 2 land. Oh, thank God. Thank Jesus. So Jaya is going to die this turn. She doesn't have a plus ability anyway. So he can't really do much with anything to save her, I don't think. He should not have any burn, otherwise he would have played it all the way. Well, would you look at that? I was wrong. Now the question is, I think we kill Jaya. Do it like this, and then we do the Undersitter Scavenger as well, because I don't think he has any hard removal, and killing a 5/5 is kind of hard. We'll leave you there. Remove you. Boom. So we'll get a land next turn. We can play Liliana. Start to get out some 2/2 black zombies, which is really good. Enigma Drake and Karn. Ooh.
I battle for the forces of good.
Well, good for you.
A curious choice.
Yeah, you can have a land.
The
Liliana,
undead make
let's go.
great minions. Loyal. Good help is easy to find in war.
I think we'll just go face at this point, because we'll force him to play the Enigma Drake. Then we can use Liliana to make him sacrifice it. But I think we'll wait 1 turn with that. We'll attack with the Undercity Scavenger. Maybe we play the Captivating Crew. We'll do 1 more zombie, I think, and play the Captivating Crew. So he'll scry at this point.
You're welcome to try. You like the gauntlets? I built them myself.
We can force him to sacrifice. And we can play the Captivating Crew so we don't have to sacrifice the Undercity Scavenger. Think that might be the play, and hope that it doesn't pull any sort of hard, like really strong burn. I think this is the way to do it, actually. And then we'll do Liliana's -2.
From battle to the grave.
There we go.
But waste not, want not.
And we'll just attack to the face. And next turn, unless he has any burn, I'll win. Right? We could actually really easily lose, I realized, if he pulled any sort of burn. Even if he pulled a shock, we will die. Crap. We're probably dead.
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah, god damn it. We should have gone the safe route and killed Rawl. God damn it. We should have definitely just gone the safe route and killed Rawl, not RNG'd that he wouldn't pull a burn card, because, I mean, he is a red-blue burn deck after all. He is going to have burn. Ah, that was just stupid. We could have easily survived that if we would have attacked Rawl and just bided our time, because he probably doesn't have that much to bring out after that. Oh well, I mean, the deck worked to a really good degree, I feel like. Like, even against that kind of burn deck, obviously he didn't get the best hand, but he still got a quite the good hand. So I feel like we did well with what we pulled. And it's also kind of a good deck. There are some obvious improvements you can do, I think. Maybe removing the Golden Mice. Like, the Golden Mice is only valuable if you're playing against the Merfolk or Soldier deck. Other than that, it's not that useful. So maybe removing the Golden Mice, trying to add something else. Maybe a Murder Girl, actually. She is a really good creature. Yeah, that might be a thing. Or just adding Gutter Bones and reassembling skeletons. That might be a really good thing. But yeah, that was the Sacrifice Deck 2.0. If you liked it, leave a comment down below what you would like to see next, and also what you think could be improved in the deck, or yeah, your own thoughts about the deck. And obviously subscribe and like the video if you liked it. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.